Welcome back. There's a new program coming to the coast benefiting shelter dogs and finding them forever homes. Joining us this afternoon to tell us more about the Adoptable Dog Program are Elizabeth Ward and Shayna Lamy. How are you ladies doing today?
Hey,
We're doing great.
Yes,
Doing
and
real good.
who's this fur baby we have here?
This is Magnolia. She is our September foster at the Adoptable Dog, and she is going to be ready for adoption in about 3 weeks. She's
Okay.
currently going through her 3-week obedience training program, which kind of sets the Adoptable Dog apart from other foster organizations because we are a resource to shelters, humane societies, and rescue programs in the fact that we are going to take the dog and obedience train them through positive behavior training for 3 weeks so that when Magnolia does find her adopted family and her forever home, she is going to come with a behavioral analysis so the pet owner as well as Magnolia is going to know exactly what to expect.
Wow, you usually don't really see this out of dog shelter programs. How did this come about?
Well, Shayna and I were admiring some of the progress we were seeing from a local trainer, Canine Coaching with Chris, and we saw what the program was doing for pets and how it was bringing pets closer to their family because they were learning how to interact in a home environment. And we just started talking about how amazing this would be if we could bring it to shelters and humane societies to set fosters up for success, because so many of them either almost get adopted or get adopted and then returned. And that's what we want to prevent.
Well, and it gives you the chance to really get to know who your dog is. You know, there's so many times where you go in a shelter, especially when you have children or something like that, where you see an older dog and you're like, I would love to have that older dog. But at the same time, you don't know what you're getting into. So kind of like that fear and hesitation kicks in and you're like, well, I'll just get the puppy. Whereas this way, you're going to know what you're getting. You know, we're going to have an analysis, a behavior analysis of, you know, Magnolia. So you know who you're walking into. Does the dog fit with your family? And that's what we're hoping will stop, you know, dogs from getting returned constantly.
Yeah, it seems like the Adoptable Dog Program, is really setting these dogs up for success.
It is. And we're seeing more and more dogs today are stressed because they can't do what they used to be able to do, say 20, 30 years ago. They used to be able to roam neighborhoods and, you know, you'd run with them to the bus stop. And you just can't do that anymore. They need to be leashed, they need to be in a fence. It's for their own safety. The world is just so busy these days. So yes, with a little bit of obedience training, we hope to kind of settle them in a little bit and get them ready for a home environment.
Wow, that is perfect. So where can we find you guys at? Where can our viewers find you?
You can find us on the web, www.the-adoptable-dog.com, and also on Facebook at the-adoptable-dog.com.
Yes, ma'am. Well, there you guys have it. So thank you, Shayna and Elizabeth, for joining us